This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you.
Hi, astrology lovers. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for September 2nd through the 8th. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do hope you're having a good week out there. All right, so the week after the new moon is all about taking action on intentions that were set last week. So as we step into this week, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on what your goals are and what steps need actions as we move through this week's energy. This will help you work with the big ideas and big reveals that are coming this week. We have Mercury, who is slowing down, getting ready for his retrograde next week. But before he does, he will oppose Jupiter. Now, this energy will invite you to consider past and new ideas at once. You will be tempted to share your thoughts or put your inspiration into action. However, considering the upcoming retrograde, it would be best to sit with big picture goals and plan the revisions that you need to make those a reality. Now, this week, the sun will trine the North Node, which will help support breakthrough ideas and new directions. We also have Venus moving into Virgo. Now, with each sign, we will discuss what Venus will focus on as she tours your personal Virgo house in your chart. Alrighty, guys, with that being said, let's get ready to jump into the signs. Please remember to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign. All right, let's get started. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Virgo, your top three focuses this week are going to be one, using inspirational ideas around your values to plan revisions. Two, finding ways to open new chapters that inspire learning or sharing a message. Three, bringing beauty and value into every element of your life. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, you've been working on communicating what your values are and how you can attract more of these into your life. This week, you're likely to encounter big ideas or confidence to help you further express your desires. Virgo, you don't have to share these ideas just yet. The ideas that are coming in are likely to reveal some revisions that you will need to put in place before you can move forward with them. This week, as you consider your values, you may also be considering new directions or new ways to express yourself. You may encounter a fated moment or two. It's important for you to notice how you feel when you're making connections both within and without of your normal circles. Now, follow the path that feels on purpose, on time, and like a breakthrough all at the same time. Now, as Venus moves into your sign, you will notice the detail and the beauty all around you. This energy will empower you to attract more of what you find beautiful and valuable. Now, remember to focus on what you want and not what you don't want when you're working with the power of attraction. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Libra, let's take a look at your week. Now, Libra, your top three focuses this week are going to be one, expressing your individuality. Two, working with breakthrough intuition to guide you through transformations. And three, finding ways to support beautiful endings. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, this week, it may be challenging to sit with your thoughts before you express yourself, especially when it comes to partnerships. However, when you do speak, I want you to try to ensure that you mean what you say. It's likely that you will soon be revising your words or your approach. In addition to this outward public energy that you'll be experiencing this week, there's also a lot of behind the scenes action. I want you to look for hints of inspiration that come from within or from those that share really deep intimacies or resources with you. Now, as your ruling planet, Venus, moves into Virgo, the desire to turn inward and reflect is going to be hard to miss. I want you to use this time to help you consider how much you've grown and what your goals are in the next year as you approach your birthday month. This will help you bring beauty, grace, and order to the endings that are needed right now. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your week. Now, Scorpio, your top three focuses are going to be one, using a flood of inspiration to help you re envision your dreams. Two, opening new chapters with partnerships. And three, bringing details and heart into how you communicate and network. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, Scorpio, your instinct this week may be on fire. Both new ideas and past ideas that deserve a second look will be in abundance. And though you may be tempted to share your thoughts with others, it would be best to wait. Give yourself space to change your mind before you express your opinion. Also, this week, you may find that your partnerships are ready to shift. Something new or unexpected is likely. As Venus moves into Virgo, your heart will focus on your dream and those in your inner circle who can help support your vision and your ambitions. Now, over the coming weeks, finding ways to communicate clearly with your partners and groups is also going to be supported. Now, once you've organized your thoughts and added detail to your plan, be sure to reach out and ask for the support that you need. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, your top three focuses are going to be one, working with a burst of activity around groups and allies. Two, initiating something new that supports your daily ritual. And three, bringing attention to detail and heart into your health and your wealth. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Networking and activity around friends and allies will be really lively for you this week. It's likely that you will encounter a burst of creative ideas. Now, the complication is that there are too many to consider at once. I encourage you to follow the ones that are in alignment with your ambitions. In other words, ensure that it's your goal and not the goal that someone else has given you. Now, also this week, you may find that you're ready to step into a new ritual that supports your health and your wealth. This is a great time to add attention to detail to how you approach what you value. Take a moment this week to sit down and list what's important to you and why. By taking this conscious step, you will be able to attract the support you need to reach these goals. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look at your week. Now, Capricorn, your top three focuses are going to be one, using big ideas that support every corner of your life. Two, being open to new ideas that supports your passions and the directions that they can take you. Three, looking for ways to support your personal growth. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, lively ideas may be all around you this week, Capricorn. At times, you may feel as if you have the perfect solutions and you cannot wait to share them with others. I encourage you to share and build all the inspiration you have. However, be wary of coming across as having all the answers. This will block the opportunity to be further inspired. In general, this week, is creative overall for you. You will be connected easily to what you're passionate about and eager to take these passions in a new direction. Now, as Venus moves into Virgo, you may find yourself drawn to art or teachings that open you up to inner beauty that's outside the boundaries that you're normally comfortable within. Now, being open to new experiences will allow you to make the most of the creative ideas and new revelations that you're experiencing this week. So keep that in mind. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aquarius, your top three focuses are going to be one, using an abundance of inspiration to help you see what needs to be revised and further transformed. Two, opening new chapters that support transitions and your foundations. Three, bringing beauty into topics of shared resources and transformations. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, Aquarius, you're focused on moving through a transformational phase right now, or ending chapters so there's room for growth. Now, this week, you may be flooded with ideas about how to make this transition smoother. I encourage you to avoid hubris or coming across as if you have all the answers whenever possible. Those closest to you are also experiencing a rush of ideas, and you want to ensure that every side is heard. Now, in the coming weeks, there will be some revisions, which is another reason why you want to think before you speak, yet tap into the inspiration that's all around you. Now, Aquarius, you've also been working on your foundations, breaking down to embrace breakthroughs. This week, as you move through ideas around shared resources and transformation, you may find that you're ready to step into a new phase or a new chapter around the goals that you have in this area of your life. To further support the transformations, as Venus moves into Virgo, you will find that it's easy to attract intimate partners or loans and resources to support your ambitions. So kind of keep that in mind. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at your week. Now, your top three focuses are going to be one, working with big ideas around your values and the values of others. Two, finding a new way to communicate with partners. And three, attracting love and beauty into your partnerships. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, Pisces, this week you may find that you have an abundance of ideas around topics of shared resources, intimacies, and transformations. What you uncover here may inspire some revisions that you will work on in the coming weeks. Knowing that you have revisions ahead, I encourage you to soak in the inspiration and consider sharing your ideas at a later time and not in the present moment. Now, you still have a focus on your partnerships. However, this week you may find a new way to communicate, which could impact these partnerships on a profound level. As Venus moves into Virgo, partnerships will further be supported as well as how you communicate with them. This is a great time to attract partnerships you want into your life. So take some time before this week begins and reflect on the type of partner you want. And most importantly, the type of partner that you can be at this point in your life. This will help you make the most of this week's energy. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Aries, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aries, your top three focuses are going to be one, using busy communication around your clients or partners to uncover what revisions are needed. Two, dialing into the details of your work and values and preparing to step into a new story. Three, bringing beauty into your daily routines. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Aries, conversations around your clients and partnerships will be abundant this week. This will inspire you to look at all areas of your life in a new light. And though you may be tempted to underline your point of view, I encourage you to use caution before you share your ideas. There are revisions that you want to undertake soon, and it will be easier to do so if you're not having to walk back previous comments or declarations. Now, your focus this month has been on bringing clarity and details into your daily routines. This week, you may feel the rhythm and you may feel a rhythm in the changes that you've already made, which will encourage you to continue to work on this process. Now, as Venus moves into Virgo, she will further support the actions that you are taking around these topics. It will be easier to attract the support you need for both health and wealth. If you're looking for a mentor, preparing to ask for a raise, or shift your work environment, you will find that you are supported. This is a great time to take action. So keep that in mind. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your week. Now, Taurus, your top three focuses are going to be one, considering what needs to be revised when it comes to your passions and your routines. Two, using the focus on what you love unconditionally to step into a new reality. And three, preparing to attract more love, creativity, and fun into your life. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, your day-to-day routines may feel extremely busy this week. There's likely to be a lot of back and forth conversation or ideas. Now, take note of the ones that connect to your creative side. These are the ones that may inspire you to revise a past choice and help pave the way for new ideas. Now, you are still working with a strong focus on things that you love unconditionally. This week, you may find that you're ready to step into a new story that expresses the passions you have more clearly to the world. Be open to trying new things. Now, as Venus moves into Virgo, she will help you attract your desires as this energy unfolds over the coming weeks. I really want you to think about the new directions you crave and what you need to make those goals possible. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at your week. Now, Gemini, your top three focuses are going to be one, communicating openly and clearly with those that you love. Two, using the focus that you have on your roots to tap into your intuitive nature. And three, preparing to attract more love and detail into your foundations. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, speaking from the heart may be extremely easy for you this week, Gemini. Your creativity and ideas are simply endless. Behind every idea, you will find that there is a new idea or possibly an old idea that you can explore on a deeper level. In the coming weeks, you will find that you are working on revisions that help support your foundations and passions. Keep this in mind as inspiration arrives this week. Now, your focus this month has been on your foundations or topics close to your home. This week, listen to your intuition and follow your instincts as you make choices around this area of your life. You may find that you're ready to let go of old anxieties and step into a new story completely. The great news is that as Venus moves into Virgo, your foundations will be further supported and you will have the ability to attract what you need in this area of your life. It's very important to be clear with your intentions and focused on your goals to make the most of this energy. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look at your week. Now, Cancer, your top three focuses are going to be one, actively working with the abundance of communication at every corner of your life. Two, being open to new chapters that support communication and networking. Three, bringing heart and compassion into your daily environment and how you communicate with others. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Cancer, it's likely that this week communication around your home is going to be very active. There will be a wealth of ideas that will stretch your mind. I encourage you to soak in the inspiration you find here because it will help you see how you can shift things in your daily environment to further support you. Now, recently, you've had a lot of focus on your daily routines and on communication. This is a great time to step out of your comfort zone and meet new people. You may find that the inspiration and ideas are more enhanced when you take this step. Now, as Venus moves into Virgo, communication around your daily environment will also be supported. Use your heart as you communicate, bring beauty into your environment, and notice the details about what you love. Venus brings an energy of attraction, so remember, focus on what you want to see more of. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Leo, your top three focuses this week are going to be one, working with an abundance of ideas to share your message locally and with a larger audience. Two, using the focus on your values to impact your reputation. And three, bringing heart and attraction into topics that support your self-esteem, resources, and earning power. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three. Now, Leo, this week, communication is likely to be very busy and active. You may find that you are inspired to share a message or soak in the wisdom of others. With so much creative ideas floating around, I encourage you to look for hidden lessons. Over the coming weeks, you will be revising how you communicated recently. So by using this week's inspiration, you will be able to make the most of those revisions. Now, recently, your focus has been on your earning power and what's valuable to you. This week, you may find that your values and reputation are working in sync. Look for ways to make the most of the opportunities as they arise, even if they're out of the ordinary. Now, as Venus moves into Virgo, you will notice that you have the ability to attract wealth. You also have the desire to spend wealth. I encourage you to do more of the first and less of the second. This will help ensure that your investments will serve you in the short and long term. I do hope you have a great week, Leo. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, guys, that is everyone. I do hope you found some helpful tips about how you can work with this week's energy. And just as a reminder, if you have not done so already, please be sure to grab your free Sun, Moon, and Rising report. To get it, all you have to do is go to astrologyhub.com sun, moon, and rising. This is a great report to kind of tap into those big three energies in your life. Again, to get yours, all you have to do is go to astrologyhub.com/sun, moon, and rising. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Becca Tarnas.
And I'm Rick Tarnas, and we're really looking forward to teaching an upcoming workshop here at Astrology Hub on September 21st.
If you want to be the first to know when registration opens, make sure you're signed up for the Cosmic Insider at astrologyhub.com/insider.
We look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a timestamped star sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star signs.